Dopamine, I forgot exactly what I was going to say. Most ADHD productivity advice is wrong because most ADHDers don't have a problem with work. We have a problem with starting. So now tell me if this sounds familiar. You can deep clean the entire kitchen, but responding to one email feels impossible. Doing the dishes, folding the laundry, starting one report. These are what I call neutral tasks. If this makes sense, bud, drop it up in the comments so I know I'm not the only one. The reason this happens doesn't have anything to do with laziness, it has everything to do with brain chemistry. ADHD brains run heavily on dopamine. Dopamine helps create motivation and anticipation, but for many ADHDers, dopamine is harder to regulate. So neutral tasks like I just described make it harder to just start. Let's go to the board and I'll explain it better. Okay, here's how the typical cycle goes with neurotypical brains. We start, motivation builds, we continue until the task is finished. Right now let's talk about what happens with the ADHD brain. We start, we resist, we persist, motivation builds, and we continue. You see how many more steps we need for motivation? For ADHDers, motivation shows up after we start. If this explains your brain, save it right now so you can come back to it later. Hey bud, if starting feels impossible, you're not lazy. Your brain is just waiting for momentum. So don't start the whole project. Start ridiculously small. Start by opening the document. Start by writing one sentence. Start by setting a 2-minute timer. Once the brain sees movement, momentum will show up. If you like an explanation like this, make sure to follow because I explain ADHD brains the only way I know how. My way. ADHD brains don't need motivation first. They need momentum. And if you know somebody else who struggles starting things, send them this. I'll talk to you later, bud.